Hello, several people. It's time to continue. I have obtained sand, which is going to be very useful, as cactuses are going to be something that I will need in abundance. Out of cactus green, after smelting it, I can make pipe sealant, which allows me to craft waterproof pipes for transporting fluids. Speaking of transporting fluids, cells from industrial craft are like buckets, but way better. Which I am going to utilize for making another portal quite early. While that is smelting, let's head down to the ravine and see if I can find any more resources. Now, using water would probably be pretty wise. I suppose I will start with making the cells. Oh, I guess not. At least in modern implementation, Tech Reborn, you can use these as buckets. That's good to know. Either way, I'm still going to need them, because water cells are used for coolant, which then allows me to craft overclockers for, extractor, for making machines faster. So these are going to be put on hold. I will need a lot of iron for buckets then. Making a diamond pickaxe is not really an efficient use of diamonds. Alternatively, I'm not sure if tools made out of red power gemstones can mine that far. I would guess that they are mostly just more durable replacements for iron. That's a quite sizable coal ore. The sooner I can get the high tier ores, the better. There are some pretty useful items that I will be able to craft with those. Such as alchemical chests and pouches from Equivalent Exchange, which are like essentially extremely large chests and primitive forms of backpacks. That's not looking good. Using a zombie as a meat shield. Let's see if I can make it walk out into the sun. Or not. Okay. That's not going to be easy to manage then. I did not expect to have that much knockback, at least. Let's make a replacement quickly. Actually, gonna keep these. And yeah. That's a big zombie already. Let's see if I can perhaps make a slight wall in order to avoid these. Getting these items back at least is important. Okay. Oh, right, you can do this weird motion. Okay. It's one. Oh, the mobs despawned, that's good. Let's head down. And there is my iron. Let's actually put the torches there so that mobs don't spawn. Yep. That's going to be annoying. And the second one. Wonders of playing on hard, I suppose. That's a lot of iron though. Artifacts. I have not played Thaumcraft like this in a very long while, so I essentially have no idea what these are for. Most likely for research, as I believe that uses some kind of a research point system. It's been quite a while after all. I suppose I can start some form of a montage now. Let's see. So I've mined some ores that should allow me to start automation. I've also heard lava at some point, which prompted me to try to look for it using a cave radar built into Race minimap. That, unfortunately, has yielded no results. Food situation is not particularly good. Let's see. Okay, this fertilizes them instantly still. I will have to find another cave as well. That one does not go any deeper. They are they? No, they are not hostile. So, these gems can be used for tools as well as are they usable as armor? Doesn't seem like it. That's gonna prove useful. Can't exactly make a machine yet without redstone though. Let's pay a visit to the village and harvest some more wheat. Is there a different cave? Yeah, okay, there seems to be a couple of cave entrances. I shall check them out. It's really some beautiful terrain that used to generate. Do you go anywhere? Doesn't seem like it. And this guy, oh yeah, that has potential. Let's see, what do I need to make the alchemical bag? An alchemical chest, which itself requires a diamond roof. Not gonna have access to a large inventory anytime soon. In which case, let's hope that I can find some valuable stuff down the other cave. Never mind. Doesn't seem like there are any other ones nearby as well. In which case, I shall look for something, and then I'll come back. Well, I wasn't totally off the mark. The cave indeed continues down here, but it's blocked by this marble. And it seems to actually be a cave system for once. Time to gather mostly iron, because I'm going to need a lot of that. And let's see how far this goes down. Perfect. With this, I should finally be able to get access to high-tier ores. The blue one is Nicolite from Red Power. Something that can be used for automation in that mod. My inventory is not looking good though. In which case I shall build a minimal outpost here. So that I have some storage space. Where did the bones go? Not sure, but they aren't here anymore. Yeah, let's throw out all of the unnecessary stuff into here. So that I can continue exploring. Marble is a nice looking block. I'm going to probably use it for some buildings. It's quite bright. Oh. This means there is a skeleton right around the corner, and they apparently can shoot through blocks. Not good. Ah, there it is. Ooh. Yeah, good thing I put my stuff back. Did I shoot it off the edge? Not sure. Huh. Would be nice if I could go down though. Well, a water bucket is in order then. Guess I can leave my lava for a bit in here. And go back for a water bucket. Swimming in the old versions of Minecraft was always too slow, unfortunately. Should be better once the water stream reaches an open space. Not hugging blocks is the key to fast swimming. Would be also nice to hit this mine shaft. But that can wait. This is as good of a spot as any. Now let's wait for this to make obsidian. Now, can I mine obsidian with these? Doesn't seem like it. So gem tools are just a replacement for iron that are more durable. I am well below the level that diamonds start to spawn, so it would be good if I could find some in here. I need to also mine a coal vein. After all, I need torches. This mine shaft is deep enough that it should expose a lot of air blocks that can potentially spawn diamonds. Let's make a shovel. Oh god, this is slow. Sapphire. Now, do I see anything of interest? More Nicolite. There's a redstone that way. More gravel. Does anybody like gravel? What's this? Tungsten. Now, where is tungsten from? There is no usage for this. Seems to be from red power. Actually, huh. So ores from red power do not have EMC, which is to be expected. The other resources do. However, tungsten ore has 16,000 EMC. How much does one diamond have? I think it was like 8k. Yeah. Okay. So it would seem that tungsten is just an ore that can be safely directly used to make EMC. Which is nice to some degree. Once I get the transmutation table, I can pretty much just dump it in there. Lapis lazuli. Gonna need that also, especially in late game industrial craft. Okay, I'm down at the lava level. Redstone. Also finding quite a bit of uranium. Industrial Craft's nuclear reactor system is pretty interesting. I believe there used to be some Flash games that utilized pretty much the same mechanics. Essentially, a nuclear reactor is a gigantic inventory. And when you place a rod of uranium inside, it will start generating energy. And it will generate some energy for each, like, exposed side of the rod in the inventory, if I'm not mistaken. And what you can do is you can put a second fuel rod next to it, which will instead of generating energy, induce a tick in the nearby uranium rod, and that will cause that uranium rod to generate higher amount of power and heat. What happens then is that you can keep adding more rods or denser rods, but if you just put only rods into the reactor will overheat and eventually explode, which is very suboptimal. But you can create coolant cells. What coolant cells do is they dissipate some heat out of every fuel rod that has that is adjacent to them. And the entire art form of making a nuclear reactor is creating a layout that does not produce more heat than it can dissipate, and at the same time produces the most energy possible. Some redstone gets lost, unfortunately. I suppose I could turn on magnet mode in A, which is going to pull all of the dropped items to me. May prove useful if I actually find some diamonds. No, that spot does not seem safe. There's a zombie burning already, which is probably for the best. Okay. An offshoot of this ravine. Still no diamonds though. Come on, fall into the lava. Guy seems to be stuck. Another Thermcraft chest. Tough luck. Nothing much, really. Hey, the skeleton is shooting arrows out of its feet. That's cursed. Absolutely no diamonds. Well, 100% are diamonds. Just underground, where I cannot see them. Can you not? Damn. That's more Nikolite. Nikolite everywhere. It's one of the more common ores. I shall hope for at least maybe one. No. It's Thaumium. Thaumium is gonna be useful. More crap. Alright. I shall just keep exploring. At least a couple of people. I have found them. Whole 2 diamonds. And some silver. Just to make sure that there aren't any diagonal ones. Yup. 2 diamonds. Which is not much. However, I can actually go to the Nether now. Because the next step to making more diamonds is to get glowstone. I shall get back to you when I have returned back to the base. And we are back with not a lot of hunger left. So I shall quickly make more bread. Should probably also use bone meal on the ones that are least developed. But alright, we can start automation. Finally. What I've learned also at one point is that some mod has added additional recipes that use other mods' resources for stuff like copper cables and such, but the ores still cannot be mixed. So, let's count how much damn slimes. I wonder if it's because there is too much bees around me or something. What was I? Right. Let's count how much actual refined iron I need. I need 2 machine blocks, so that's 16, and I need 1 another slime, 1 electronic circuit, which gives me 17, and for the cheaper generator recipe 3, so 20 iron, in which case I shall smelt 24, just to conserve coal for now. I may as well make more furnaces. In this one I shall smelt some copper ore. And RE batteries. They also accept other tin, in which case I can, well, first sort this chest. I'm going to need 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Which means I need more tin. And more chests, as a matter of fact. let's get more tin then. So I've collected tin. Which means I can start making the batteries. The cheaper recipe for, at least coal-wise, is to use an iron furnace, which also smelts somewhat faster. So let's see. It was 8, 16, 19, 20. Another slime. I am making glass panes for my windows. It as well not waste the coal. I believe this furnace smells 10 items per coal. It's slightly faster. I shall also grab more rubber because I am going to use a lot of copper cables. There are so many of those slimes around, I swear to God. When did I get the achievement again? Must have not saved for some reason. Almost able to make the macerator. Right, there is no recipe auto-completion yet. Gonna need some redstone. And my flint. Oh right, I pulled stuff out. I'm slightly dumb. God damn it. Don't worry about it. No more slimes. Oh. One coal smelts 20 items. That's really efficient. Right. I also need a wrench, which is, yeah, bronze. Oh, okay, that's not a problem at all. I shall waste a small amount of coal. I need the wrench in order to actually be able to destroy machines safely. if I destroy it with a pickaxe, they will only drop a machine block, which is pretty bad. No, wait, I need to make batteries, which require redstone. Okay, now battery box, for which I need planks. Battery box is going to ensure that I do not waste energy. I need a generator, which was this? Nope. Machine block. And oh, okay, never mind. This is still going to be useful for the electrical furnace. Now the standard way to build this is, I believe, like that. The dot signifies where the energy output is. That's the macerator. Good thing I made the wrench. Oh. I guess it needs an electric wrench then. Right? Oh, I used the wrong wrench. That's why. Yeah. There's one from Buildcraft, one from Industrial Craft, and one from Red Power. Well, this is going to need to be used anyway. Let's make the right wrench then. God damn it. It needs an electric wrench. Okay then. I shall quickly remake that. Which means that an electric wrench is actually one of the first tools that I will actually have to use. Good, I can demonstrate the power system. That's bronze, not copper. And we are back. Let's put a generous amount in. We have power now, which means actually, thank God there are no sounds. Not sure why, but this would have been loud. Let's get that electric wrench going. Actually, before that, even before that, electric furnace. It's not that bad actually to make. Except I need some iron as well. Thanks to this machine, I will get twice as much ore from everything. Come on. This will also enable me to not feel bad for my resources for making stuff such as armor in order to defend myself. Okay, what else do I need? Not much. At this point I don't care too much. Another slime. I should probably start working towards Thermcraft as well. It's a good idea to get rid of that taint as soon as possible. Also need some more rubber. Okay, electric furnace. Which will allow me to smelt stuff without wasting energy. Oh, it's actually going pretty nice. Might as well take the iron out, well, coal out, not to run it needlessly. At its core, the energy system still uses some form of energy packets. The voltage, however, is important. It's something that thermal... Actually, to be honest, I'm getting flashbacks. Minecraft Joules, the energy that Buildcraft uses, also has different voltage levels to some degree. Because the way pipes work with transferring energy, each pipe has like 3 segments. The middle one, that is the center of it, and a connection. Well, can be more of them. But yeah, essentially each of these sides is a small energy buffer, and each pipe can only hold so much energy before it explodes. which is very similar to how this works. However, when thermal expansion was developed and it introduced its energy conduits, that no longer became the case. If an energy conduit could not transfer enough energy to actually... well, it was given too much input, it did not explode. Instead, it just caps the maximum throughput. Let me get these back. What I can actually do is do it this way, so that I don't need to have 6 rubber in order to craft the cables. Electronic circuit, RE battery, and can I use a damaged wrench? Does not seem like it. Do I still have any tin? Yes, I do. So let me put some into crafting. Bronze. Good thing I had 2 left over. Yeah, these machines are incredibly slow at the start. But later each of these can be upgraded to a higher tier machine, which requires power to run constantly. But essentially, while it is idling, each machine speeds up, which allows it to craft items faster. And while that is happening, it consumes much less energy to run itself, which makes them inherently more efficient the longer they are running. Electric wrench. Now that that has consumed most of my power, I may as well put stuff into the generator and begin some form of ore processing. The more resources I can amass, the better. Having done this early also allows me to quite quickly multiply my resources. Right. I shall process my stuff off screen, and this is going to be it for the second episode of Old School Technicraft. Next time, I hope I will be able to go to the Nether in order to grab glowstone, which will allow me to craft a transmutation table. And thanks to the tungsten I've gotten, I will be able to make more diamonds.